FPL Food is one of the largest beef processors in the Southeast. Here in the FPL facility in Augusta, Georgia, we're a slaughter plant, and so we're taking the cows, and then basically our export is combos of trim meat. The lean pieces of those meat have much higher value, you can sell it for more than the fat pieces. And so our goal was what we wanted to be able to make more of the lean combos, which is 2,000 pounds worth of meat, and less of the fat combos, because we want to be able to optimize the value of the meat. We did a lot of investigation of if there was anybody out there that was doing this process. For our process, we have very high volume of trim, but one of the big things too is that the pieces of trim come from anywhere that's very small bits and pieces all the way up to 50-pound single chucks. Very large variation in size. And so at the time, we couldn't find anybody that had this as a off-the-shelf product that could do what we really needed and the space and the budget we wanted. So FPL internally designed this trim management system, and we then needed to find partners that could actually turn this high-level design into reality. We did a lot of investigation on different fat analysis processes that are in line, both NR and X-ray. Did a lot of on-site testing and came to the conclusion that the FOSS Meatmaster 2 was going to be able to give us the best performance for our application. When it came down to the sorting and the actual material handling, the conveyors and all that side of it, we partnered with Friesens. And so it was very much a team collaboration between the three different companies, FPL, Friesen, and FOSS, to bring this together and to really iron out all the little details. The trim management system is split up into two pieces, and they're essentially a mirror image of themselves. And what happens is that a random flow of meat is coming from our trim tables. And then that goes on to two different conveyors that basically stage the meat up, and it pours then onto a scale conveyor. And what happens at the scale conveyor is that the Friesen system is essentially accumulating a certain amount of meat to create a clump. And then once we hit that clump weight, about 20 pounds, 30 pounds, 40 pounds, it's user definable. That clump is then sequenced through the Meatmaster 2. And then those clumps go on to a long sort-away conveyor where the paddles then are sweeping those clumps into the different combos that the sorting algorithm developed by FPL and Friesens has deemed is the best match for that meat. I've seen the system supporting up to 60,000 pounds of trim an hour. Another important feature to this is that there is a platform that is walking in between the two sorting lines. And we have an operator up there who is making sure all the sorting is happening smoothly. One of the advantages too that we have found with this is the fact that our floor supervisor there has real-time information of exactly what's coming through his trim line. And he's actually using that information to change how he's trimming the meat on the fly. And that real-time information has had huge effects on our bottom line of being able to really get the best value out of that meat we have. One of the big things that we've kind of learned from using the Meatmaster 2 and some of the reasons that we've gone to using the X-ray is that we can do 100% inspection of the meat for chemical lean. And that basically eliminates all the sampling error that's associated with trying to determine what the chemical lean of a 2,000 pound combo of meat is. Because even 1 point of lean difference has a lot of money associated with that. Since the installation of the Meatmaster 2 and the Friesen's equipment, it has held up very, very well in the full washdown, all the harsh environments. Our maintenance guys can break it down in just a few minutes. There's a really convenient cart that all the parts come right off of the Meatmaster 2. They go onto the cart. That keeps it from getting damaged, makes it easy to clean. Our sanitation department loves the equipment. Very happy on how easy it is to clean and how well it's holding up. This is definitely a methodology that can be used in very different applications, similar to the meat, for anyone who really is interested in being able to sort things in a real-time way and be able to really care about the accuracy and the numbers. FPL has been very happy with the performance and accuracy of the Meatmaster 2, and our tests at the very beginning had to validate it versus the lab results. Very happy with its repeatability and accuracy, better than the advertised value. And now that we've gone to using the Meatmaster 2, we're not going to be able to go back.